Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beal, and I'm coming to you with another review of Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 5, Episode 13. I believe it's called Feeling the Heart. Okay, so this is another drawn out episode. All roads lead to nowhere. Everybody has on the same clothes for 5 days. 5 weeks. So it is what it is, child. We're going to get this thing going. It picks up where it left off, where Maurice, he's still in the penitentiary. Well, I guess he's still in the jail. He's down there to the county jail. And so the lawyer is trying to get Q to sign them papers. So Q got the pen and the paper in the hand. And then he said, you know what? I'm not doing this because I know my girl didn't give me up. So the lawyer like, yes, she did. How do you know? He was like, I know. And I know you were here lying. He said, because I didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. And we didn't do nothing. And I know she didn't give me up. This man has said that they got Sabrina on they got her signature with the documents. Maurice said, you lying. I know that ain't her. How you know that that's her signature? Then he said they got a whole recording, a videotape, and all that. Maurice said, y'all could have docked all that stuff up. Maurice then threw the paper. He done slid the paper across the table, threw the recording across the table. Child, he done dang near threw the pen at the man. The man ducking like, hold on now. You're going to regret this. You're going to spend 30 years in prison. Maurice said, huh? He said, you didn't know it was 30 years. I mean, I don't know if I'm slow or maybe I didn't catch this, but I thought he always told Q that it's 30 years. So I don't understand why Q didn't know. And Q was taken aback. And then he had said that Q ain't made no phone calls. Q like, how you know I ain't made no phone calls? Because you know they do be tapping them phones in jail because they can hear your ingoing and outgoing, phone calls. But I could have sworn that Calvin was getting phone calls, but he didn't ever answer the phone. I don't know. Tyler Perry be thinking he didn't put stuff in this, and he really did, and think that we forgot. Now, I forget some stuff, but I remember Calvin looking at that phone like, who is this? I said, boy, answer the phone. That's Maurice. But anyway, so Maurice is over it. Maurice is like, forget you. But he was saying the other F's. So I'm going to say, he said, forget you. Get out of here. and in the Maurice fashion, neck to the back. Oh, pants down real low. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So and then the lawyer gonna look at him and talk about like he gonna touch his ear, like you real loud. Can you calm that down? It's like Maurice got louder. Get out of here. I said, Maurice, tell him, Maurice, just tell him. You know a liar when you see one, a liar. Hold on. Lawyer. Hold on, wait. Lawyer that lies. You see one when you see one. So anyway, that didn't go too well. That didn't go too well for the lawyer because Maurice said, I'm not giving up my girl, and I know my girl didn't give me up. And whatever tactics that you thought was going to tack, they not tacking. And we going to leave it at that. So his mission was not accomplished. All right. So now we're back at the office, and Andy and Fatima, they're sitting down. So Andy drug it out of Fatima that she is engaged to Zach. She gonna marry Zach. Fatima just like, she don't want to answer the questions. Andy trying to figure out why she don't want to really tell her nothing. She said, because you friends with Karen, and she don't want her business out there. She don't want you going back and telling Karen everything. But Andy is acting like she is not going to do anything like that. And another thing, Fatima telling Andy, I just want to wait until this baby situation, is rectified. And every time that Fatima mentioned the word baby, Andy took a breath. And Fatima like, what you all right? You need some water? I'm ad-libbing. And Andy like, no, okay, And so then Fatima switches the subject and start talking about Hayden. I got the perfect pawn. I got the perfect scheme. I got the perfect distraction, for Mr. Hayden. And Andy looking at him like, what? What are you talking about? She was like, yeah. So she pulls out her phone and she shows her the picture. She was like, her. And Andy's still like, what do you mean, her? Andy always act like she's so dumb when it comes to knowing stuff. So she was like, yeah, I got this plant and she is going to take Hayden for everything that he has. And once I have this plant and she's going to take um pretty much she's going to clean Hayden out, take all his money, shall leave him high and dry. And Hayden ain't gonna know what hit him after, Fatima is done with Hayden. And then Andy is like, you're not gonna unalive him, are you? She was like, she kind of looked like, I might. And Andy looking at her like, you're not gonna do nothing else, right? That's gonna be it, right? And, Fatima kind of pulling on her coattail, getting Andy a little frustrated. And she was like, girl, no, I'm not going to do that. I just want, she just want Hayden to leave her alone. Pretty much. She just want Hayden to leave her alone. She just trying to get this woman to take all of Hayden money so she can move forward with her life. Hayden free. And so Andy is just like, oh, okay, that's good. And then she goes back on. So are you gonna marry? Are you gonna marry? What's his name? Zach. She was like, oh, like why you keep bringing this up? And then she brings up again. Fatima brings up again. This baby. I just want to make sure this ain't his baby. I'm like, that dog, Andy, are you choking on your air? I mean, what is going on? If Fatima already said, how you gonna be a lawyer? You can't even keep no straight face. You have no poker face. So whatever you have, just go ahead and tell it, because you're really saying it without saying it. And I don't even know why Fatima ain't picked up, because every time you said baby, this girl act like she can't breathe. You know what? I couldn't take Andy to no baby shower with me, because I would lose. Because she wouldn't have no pens. They play the game. You say baby, you take the pen. That's what Andy doing right now. But anyway, so Fatima just like, we just got to get this situation done. I ain't really too much trying to marry Zach and all that stuff until, everything gets settled. And yeah, until pretty much everything gets settled. She want to get Hayden out the way. She trying to get this baby mama out the way. Both of the baby mamas out the way. And then she can live on happy with her life. And so she's like, okay, well, can I go? I got to get ready to go. And then, Andy telling her to go on, go, girl. Your feet hurt and all that. So back over at the airport, Child Q trying to find him somewhere to live. I figured it out. Q need a home. Since he done got beat up down there at the Maurice's by Calvin and Sabrina, he is trying to find prey. And he thinks that Danny is prey. But what he don't understand is Danny is, I bet when y'all grew up, Danny probably lived around the corner. So she in the same neighborhood as you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Danny be bringing randoms to her house. But after that situation happened, child, Danny ain't trying to get caught up in no mess. And Q just looking at her like, can I walk you to your car? She was like, no, you can't walk me to my car. After I done got beat up for you, either Q, and then Q would turn around and say, he beat the guy up. So I'm like, Q, did you get beat up or did you beat the guy up? Can you please be consistent with your story? So then it's just like, we got cameras all around here. So I'm not worried about this guy trying to do anything to me. And plus, I already ran him over with my car. And then my thing is too, then you got another car? Did Danny get another car? Because if I don't know. You know what? It ain't for me to make sense. This is Tyler Perry. It ain't for me to make it make sense. Cause I'm like, now you got a car? Is it a rental? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so apparently Q wants to walk Danny to the car. Q is asking Danny, you know what I'm saying? Do you got a pen? And every time they say pen, I'm thinking about a real pen. I'm just like, what she need a pen? I'm like, you want her to write down your number? Like, what she need a pen for? But he talking about the vape pen, the MJ pen, you know. And so then he like, I keep a pen. So he talking about let me hit the pen. And so then he like, okay, you can walk me to my car, you can hit the pen once. And now Q like, can I buy you a drink? Ooh. But hold on, wait. First Q said, and you can buy me a drink. Ooh. But Danny said, no. No. You must don't know who I am. I don't buy the drinks. The drink buys me. So you gonna have to buy me a drink. Ooh, and I'm gonna take you home with me. That's T-Pain. That's why I keep saying ooh, because that's what T-Pain said after I'm gonna buy you a drink. Anyway, but the gag is you gonna buy these drinks, but you not going home with Danny. Period. Point blank. I know you need a place to stay, Q, but Danny ain't the place. So Danny caves in, and for some reason, Q think he has this magnetic charisma that he really think that he going home with Danny. But anyway, so he keep bringing up the fact that he done fought off the men for, and Danny just looking at him like, boy, come on. And did y'all notice when Q was walking off, he really wasn't limping as hard as he was limping. This dude is a con artist. Anyway, so back at the house, Calvin just sitting there looking like he looking. And then a ring. You have a collect call from Maurice. To accept this call, please press 0. All right. Calvin. Maurice. Man, it's good to hear from you. How you holding up? I'm trying to keep these men. I'm trying to keep these men from looking at my bosom. I said, boy, Q, you gonna crack a joke when you can't joke no more. So Calvin like, well, you don't need, everything ain't gotta be funny, Q. I mean, excuse me, Maurice. Everything ain't gotta be funny. And Q just like, why I keep calling this man Q? Maurice just like, I gotta find a funny in it. He really do. So Maurice is telling him that the lawyer is keep coming to see him and they trying to offer him a deal. Calvin is like, what's the deal? The deal is for him to turn in Sabrina. And he was like, you can't do that. And Maurice is now trying to figure out, how did Sabrina get out of jail? Calvin telling him, Sabrina didn't rat you out, Q. The only way that she got out of jail is on bond. She not on jail because she free. She in jail because she on bond. And she used Andy to get her out of jail, Maurice. She didn't rat you out. She wouldn't do you like that. And so Calvin had to keep pretty much reassuring Maurice that Sabrina didn't rat him out. And it's like he's trying to hold on to that hope that she didn't. But you can kind of see that he's starting to get like antsy. He wants to get out of jail. And he was like, yeah, because I can rat her out and I can be out today. And Calvin like, today? Talking about, yeah. He was like, please don't do that. Don't do that because she didn't do that to you. And he was like, okay, do you believe me, Maurice? Do you believe me? He said, yeah, but child, at the end of the day, Sabrina walking around here free, getting her locks done, and you sitting in jail showing your bosoms to other men. So they're going to have to figure that thing out. Maurice, just hold on. Just a little while longer. So, child. So anyway, people be texting me, and I need to, Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, that's done. All right, so Zach, he waiting outside for his honey dip to walk, to drive up. So Fatima drives up and she's, he go around over there, opens the door. Hey, baby, I am so happy I seen you. You make me so happy. This is the happiest I've been all day. And Fatima is just like, oh, that's so sweet. She ready to get in the house because she said her feet was hurt. And he tells her to close her eyes. So she like, okay, well, he got a surprise for her in the house. So she just like, okay. So he was holding her hand the whole time. But then when he tell her to close her eyes, this nigga go and let her hands go and walk out. He told me, come on. She like, boy, you the one told me to close my eyes. I can't walk. Come on. He like, oh, okay. We've been living here this whole time. You can't walk up to the door with your eyes closed. Boy, Zach is, you know what? I'm not going to even try to explain it. Anyway, Fatima like, boy, it's grass and concrete. I got on heels. You want me to twist my ankle? I put that part in there. So he like, come on, come on, come on. So he get her and he walk her in the house and he open your eyes. Ta-da! She like, oh, this is so sweet of you. He like, ta-da! She like, thank you, Zach. He like, I did this for you. I'm doing this for you. She like, okay, yeah, I'm appreciative, but I just got a lot going on right now. Everything you have going on, it's hard for her to just be happy. And he like, dang, Fatima, do you always got to be doing this? He like, I done went down to the gas station and bought 3. Did he say, child, I got to put my stuff on Do Not Disturb so people can stop disturbing me. You know what, anyway, that's my sissy. She like giving me updates on gossip and tea. Okay, so he said that he done went by 3 gas stations to get the perfect wine. And she like, gas station wine? Yeah, I went to the gas station to get this wine. Yeah, I gotta, hold on, wait. Let me tell y'all something happened real quick. Okay, so back in the day when I was, she don't stop. Oh. So back in the day when I was with my baby daddy, right? We didn't have a lot of money. So a good night out for us was going down there to the Waffle House and get some Boone's Farm. So the Boone's Farm went for $2. And I'm not no drinker like that. But if he was trying to do something sweet, for me, he'll just, what you want to get at the Waffle House. Child. What you trying to get at the Waffle House? I'm like, I get the Texas toast. The Texas steak toast with the cheese or whatever. And then he'll get the little Boone's for him. And so, I'm not no drinker, so I just try to appease him and drink a little bit. But that stuff, it was actually really good. And I guess it's so cheap. You get drunk real fast or whatever. So, Zach got money, but he's still hood. They say you can take the boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the boy. So it is what it is. But Fatima just can't get right. She can't. She just like, look, you know what I'm saying? You got these baby mama situations going on. I'm not going to be able to wrap my head around having dinner until we get these baby mamas over here. And Zach just like, no. She like, no, I just want to have a good night with you. I don't want to do this right now. And she like, but this what's got to happen. And he said, so are we going to debate this? She said, yeah, we're going to debate this until you called him. And I'm just like, I can see what Zach doing. Zach just like, I just want to have a good night. I don't want no drama. I don't want no pettiness. I just want to hang out with my favorite girl. And I want to have a good day. Oh, and before this too. Okay, wait. Anyway. So she was just like, no, can we get this done first? Can we get this done? And then he ends up telling her, like, you know what? I just want to get married to you. I done looked over everything. I'm not worried about the judge. No, he said, I'm not worried about the courts. I'm not worried about none of that. Because he said he was looking at everything. And I guess he said he figured out a way to make everything work. And he said, we could just go on down to the JP, the Justice of the Peace. And she was like, no, I don't want to go to the Justice of the Peace. She said she want to get married down there at the church with her family. And he was like, your family is a bunch of pretty much criminals. And y'all go to the church. Y'all get in there and burn the church up. Y'all get burnt up in the church. And he said he ain't never even seen her going to the church. And she was just like, yes, I do go to church. And what you don't understand too is just because you don't see me going every Sunday, Wednesday, and Monday, the church is just a building. No, the people of the church, the other place, the place is just the building. We the church or whatever. So she trying to school him about church and all this stuff. So, and then she was just like, but we got to get this situation rectified. And we got to get this situation rectified with your baby mamas. And until we can make that happen, then we can eat. And for Tima talking about both of the baby mamas come over there, he was like, you know what? I can't do this. I got to at least eat. You talking about both of them, but Fatima ain't letting her foot up off of Zach's neck. And I'm just like, dang, Fatima, can you just have a good night? But I guess Fatima's so wary, I guess she just gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing until she get her way. And so they sit down on the couch and he calls Karen. All right. So back over there at the Karen hair mastery of it all, Karen just finished up doing Sabrina's hair. She got her locks back. Sabrina feels as if she looks in the mirror at herself like a sigh of relief. Maybe like I'm back to my old self again. I don't have anybody. She don't have anybody telling her what to do. Yes. And y'all, I don't know how to edit. I be doing this stuff on my phone. So that's why too many minutes in. I don't feel like starting over. So we just gonna have to deal with my sissy keep texting me. Child, she about like my daddy. Anyway, but it's my fault because I had do not disturb on. But anyway, so Sabrina is happy with her hair. She gets up, her and Karen, they're hugging. She's like, she's so happy. She's thankful. She pulls money out her purse, to Karen. Karen like, no, I don't need your money. She's like, no, I got money I could pay. She was like, no. We not doing that. You my sister. I'm not trying to even take your money. And she hugs her. She's like, thank you very much. And Pam comes over and Pam is just like, I liked your locks. So why did you, pretty much why did you take your locks out? Why were you gone for so long? We haven't seen you. But Sabrina doesn't want to talk about it. You could tell. And Karen is just like, okay, leave it alone. And Sabrina leaves and she says she'll see Karen later on tonight and she go ahead and leave. So while Sabrina leaves, this is when Karen is getting her phone call because Pam trying to be nosy. Pam trying to be nosy. Pam, look, these names. Pam is trying to be nosy. Karen is looking at her phone like, oh my God, why is he calling me? Pam looking at Karen like, who calling you? Karen is telling Pam to mind her business and to go back into her office while she answered his phone. So while I'm looking at this on my screen, I'm just like, girl, how many times is this phone gonna ring before it automatically hang up? Because that thing rang about 10 times. So when Karen finally answers the phone, here we go. Hello. Hey, Karen, how you doing? I'm all right. Well, I was just calling. I was just, I just want to know if I could meet with, here go Fatima. Me and you. Okay, if you, me, and Fatima can meet somewhere at the house. If me, you, and Fatima can meet at the house. And Karen like, oh, okay. Any reason why? So we can just try to figure out this whole baby situation. She's like, baby? Okay, well, yeah. Do you have the address? Well, yeah, I got the address. Are you gonna let me in this time? Hold on, let me go this way. Yeah. Are you gonna let me in this time? Yeah, yeah. You can come in. Cause last time y'all was talking to her through the door. But anyway, yeah, you can come in. Well, all right. I gotta go meet up with the girls later. But I'll come through and we can talk. Okay, well, I'll see you later. So they get off the phone. Karen, she gets to thinking, like, why did he call me? I think Andy said something to Fatima. So let me call Andy. Andy. Hold on. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Andy, did you say anything to Fatima? Girl, no. What? Are you? No, I didn't. Well, for some reason, she want to meet with me. She want to meet with you. Yes, her and Zach. Well, but yeah, Zach and Fatima want me to meet with them at their house. At their house? Why? I don't know. It just seemed a little strange. Yeah, it does. Where are you? I'm at the shop. This her. I'm at the shop. Okay, well, I'm coming over there too. And then Karen, like, why are you coming? I'm coming because, I just want to be there. I just want to make sure everything is going okay. Are you sure you didn't tell her? No, I didn't. I just want to be there, She want to make sure everything is good. She said, okay, well, I'm about to head on over there. So I'll meet you there. So they get out the phone. Then ring, 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 ring. Hello? So Karen coming over to your house. Yeah. Why she coming over there? Because Zach and I want to talk to her about the baby. That's all. Why do you want to talk? Because we just trying to, figure this thing out. Well, I'm going over there too. Why are you coming over here? Because I want to make sure, both of y'all in the room together. I just want to make sure ain't nothing crazy going on. Girl, we good. I mean, but if you want to come, okay. So she like, well, I'm coming over there. And so when they get off the phone, Fatima over there, Fatima, she look at Zach. Zach like, what? So all of them coming over here? Shoot, dang. Like, I can't get no break. First of all, I ain't A. My girl talking about she DD, which is, peen deprived, but it's the D. And now all these people coming over to my house. I can't get right. Like, shoot, I knew I shouldn't have. I tried to get out the sister circle. Y'all done put me back in the sister circle. Told y'all that baby is keeping Zach inside the sister circle. And as much as we hate, because I've been reading y'all, yes, y'all do not want Karen and Zach to be co-parenting the same baby. And I am well aware of that. I am. And as much as I didn't want Zach to be the baby daddy, I was just thinking like Tyler Perry is trying to keep Zach in this sister circle. And I mean, I don't know. That's all I could think. That's all I was thinking of. I was just thinking he's just trying to keep everybody in the loop. And I guess it furthers the storyline for everybody with this baby. Because everybody is trying to figure out how they're going to maneuver with this baby. So, I mean, and then Karen act like she changing. But child, when I seen that preview, I said, Karen, this is why. This is exactly why. Don't nobody want you around. Don't nobody want you and Zach to be parents of the same child. This is exactly why, because child Karen's showing her butt in that trailer. But anyway, Zach mad. He like, man, he over it. So back over down there at the restaurant, as much as Danny kept telling Q, no, she don't want to have no dinner with him, child, Q done got her over there, no drinks with him. Q done got her over there to have these drinks, right? So they sitting over there. And at first, I was looking at Danny like, Danny, are you drunk? Did he do something to your drink? Like, why you looking weird like that? Because she just telling him, okay, I done had my drink, I'm ready to go. And I was just like, I hope he didn't put it in her drink. But I'm like, how? Because if they at a restaurant and they at a table, then the waiter had to come get these drinks. So that made me feel better. And still, Q is trying to find somewhere to live. So he coming down over there, down hard on Danny. Danny like, why you pushing up on me? This don't make sense. Why are you pushing up on me? Danny, because he ain't got nowhere to go. Danny looking at him like, how are you trying to come to my house? You got an ankle monitor on. That thing track everywhere you go. And then Q sitting over here talking about, so you think you one of them women, huh? Trying to flip the script on her. You one of them women that think that all black men criminals. I'm like, but you are a criminal. You walking around with an ankle monitor bracelet on. That proves right there that you are the criminal. You know what I'm saying? So she just like, no, I don't think that. And I'm not that type of girl, but you seem like you just real pushy. You want to talk like you got a good game, but I'm just not falling for it. And I know you lying. She could just tell something in the milk ain't clean. It's a little spoiled and it's stinking. And that's you, Q. And you ain't coming over her house. And Danny trying to get up because she ready to go. She said she got to meet her friends. So she ready to go. So as she trying to get out, don't you hate when you at a restaurant and somebody is sitting that freaking close to you? Common courtesy. If you feel somebody pushing your back or your chair, Danny like, I see y'all beautiful people, but can you let me out? Y'all had that happen to me the other day. But anyway, Danny like, I gotta go. And then again, Danny, what car are you getting in? Do you have a rental? Anyway. So back down there, Hayden is with Tamara. So they sit, is it Tamara? Tamara. So they sitting there laughing. She buttering him up, telling him how nice he is and how beautiful he is, asking him, is he married? She don't want to be too forward, all that stuff. But are you married? Are you seeing somebody? At first he was like, no, he not seeing nobody and all that stuff. At first he said yeah, but then he says no. And she's just like, oh, because, you just so nice. And I just want to, I don't want to sound too forward, but I just want to know if you want to, go somewhere after this, have drinks. Ciao. Anyway, so he just like, yeah, it's good, it's good. So they stand up and she looking down at him. She looking like, oh my God, you're at attention, kind of hard. And so he like, no, I'm not. That's just me. That's the genes. That's natural born. I'm like, well, word on the curb is what I heard is you kind of slightly not packing. But anyway, so she just like, oh, okay. And so he obliges her. They go out, he tells her, yes, I want to have drinks. Yes, I want you. I don't mind coming over to your house. Child, she just laying it on thick and Hayden is falling for it. And hopefully everything goes as planned because it's time for Hayden to get his just due. So, yeah, they going to meet at the restaurant. So back over at Danny's place, she comes in and she's talking to Preston because Preston is there waiting on her. And she's just like, hey, Preston, I'm glad you're here, but she said she has to get ready to go. He was like, no. I want to talk. So they sit down and they're talking. And he was just asking her, like, what was going on around here? It's something you're not telling me. Because at first he was like, I've been thinking about you all day. And then she said, so you weren't thinking about the other girl, Mindy, you was going to marry? He was like, well, no, I wasn't thinking about her like that. I'm thinking about you. And then she kind of gets guarded and says she need to leave. But he was like, no, just stay. Let's talk. I know you got to meet your girls, but whatever. And then he tells her what the neighbor has said. The neighbor is like, the neighbor told Preston he was, she was looking for Danny because she seen Danny run over the guy with her car. I was like, so you seen her run over a whole man in her car? So are you the one that called the police or did you not call the police? I mean, nobody. Anyway, confusing. And maybe Tyler Perry just was like everybody trying to figure out how Danny up here wrecking folk and beating up people, cars and stuff, and ain't nobody saying nothing. So maybe this is Preston filling in the gap that somebody did see something, and coincidentally, it's the neighbor. Then he don't want to talk about it. And then Preston says the neighbor also saw that the man hit you. Danny said that, oh, she must have heard it through the door. This old nosy neighbor. And then she tells Preston there is no way that she could have saw that. But when y'all was outside, if she was watching, he punched you while you was outside. And you ran him over your car outside. So you ain't making sense. And Preston clocking it like, how you gonna say that apparently somebody done hit you and you telling me ain't nobody hit you because you telling off on yourself, Danny. But anyway, so they kind of go around a circle with that. And Preston's just like, look, tell me, I want to be there for you. I want to help you. If anything is happening to you, let me know. Danny just like, you know, I don't want to talk about this right now. I got to go get ready. And he's like, no, you know, just trying to get her to open up and talk and stop deflecting. And I was happy that Preston said, okay, I'm not going to stop asking you. We are going to talk about this, but I'm going to give you your space. So you go ahead and do whatever you got to do with your girls, but we are going to talk about this later. And Danny said, I mean, pretty much okay. So now back over at Sabrina's place, you know, knock, who's there is Calvin. He coming over there with his blouse, half of it hanging out, child, untucked, half tucked, untucked, whatever. So they're sitting down and talking, and Calvin is telling Sabrina, I talked to Maurice. She's like, oh my God, great. How is he doing? Is he okay? And pretty much, you know, he's fine. But the lawyer says that he can get Maurice out, but Maurice has to give you up. And she's like, no, but I didn't do anything. I didn't rat him out. Because Calvin also said for some reason, the lawyer, he thinks that the reason why you out is because you snitched on him, saying that he's the one done it. So Sabrina is like, Calvin, I hope you convinced him that I didn't do it. And he said, yes, I did. Did he believe you? And she's just like, Calvin is like, well, yeah, he believed you, but you still need to talk to Andy to see if Andy can, you know, help get him out. So you saying he didn't believe you? No, he did believe me, but at the same time, you know, I don't know how long he's going to believe me, pretty much. So you need to see what Andy can do. So while they're sitting down and talking, knock, don't stop knocking at my door. Sabrina didn't say, who is it? She just said, come in. I said, you know what? Dun, dun, dun. Bio. It's Bio. Everybody's been asking, where Bio? In the comments, in the Tyler Perry universe. Child, it's like, I almost feel like Tyler Perry called the actor that plays Bio and said, hey, I need you to stop by and just get in here real quick so people can know that you still around, you know, with Sabrina and stuff like that. Because he just came in and said, oh, hey, Sabrina, I've been, you know, stopping by and you haven't been here. I'm just checking on you because I'm concerned and wary. And Sabrina was like, well, I'm here. You don't have to check on me. I'll talk to you later. Here go Calvin. Hey, Bayou. Oh, hey. He's still dismissive of Calvin, but she's just like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Bayou. I'll talk to you later. I'm like, so he came over here to stick his head through the door and say hi. Anyway, so Sabrina tells Calvin, you know, I need to go get ready. I just got my hair done. I got hair all over me. I got to go meet the girls. You can stay here as long as you want, as long as there ain't no drama. He said, okay. So Fatima over there, you know, she kicked up. Ring. Who is it? It's Tamara. So Tamara is telling Fatima, you know, I got Hayden and girl, I'm doing my job. He is loving me. And is there anything else, is there anything that you need me to do? Anything specific? She just like, girl, work him, pretty much take him for all you got and all that. And so she just telling him that, it's working. By in a week from now, child, week from now, he gonna be wrapped around her finger. And that's exactly what Fatima want to hear. She said, I'm just, you know what? I need him to have somebody so he can stay out of my business, my situation, what I got going on. Pretty much. All right. So Karen and Andy, they pull up at the same time. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm fine. How long you been here? I just got here. I'm waiting on you. So they're talking. So why do you think they invited you over here? Are you sure you didn't tell her? Andy like, no, I didn't. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But this seems strange. So Andy telling Karen, you might want to leave your purse in the car. Why don't you leave my purse in the car? This could be a setup. Because, I just don't want nothing to happen. You and Fatima in the same room. It's just, she's like, girl, I'm not worried about all that. I'm good. So while they outside talking, prepping each other, you ready, B? I'm ready. That's what this scene reminded me of. Because Fatima and Zach like, you ready? I'm ready. All right, we got to get this show on the road. So while they over there talking, making sure everybody good, they hear a knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Knock. I wish I had something to knock on. Didn't nobody want to ring no doorbell because they got my knuckles hurting. Anyway, so dun 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 dun. And here they are, the meeting. So, child, they come in, they sit down, and Andy sits in between Fatima and Karen while she in her chair. And I'm just like, child, what is finna happen? And like I said, in these previews, child, Karen still got a lot to get off of her chest. But anyway, y'all, I know I forgot a lot. I know I did. And I do paraphrase a lot. And also, excuse my Cece because I didn't have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so she kept texting me. And I love her dearly. But anyway, I know I probably forgot a lot, and I know I have. But charge to my head, not my heart. Remember, Jesus loves you. And y'all, have a great day. And this was a long review. I did not mean for this review to be so doggone long. Oh my God. But drop down in the comments of what y'all thinking, you know what I'm saying, about this whole Karen and Zach situation. Child, I know y'all still think that this baby ain't Zach's, but I'm really thinking that Tyler Perry gonna stick it. I think he gonna keep it that way. So anyway, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a great day. And thank you for all the love, for the comments. Thank you so much, so much, so much. If I could hug all y'all, I would, because I'm so happy. Anyway, y'all enjoy my review. Have a great day. Bye.